all of you. Friends, today the fifth annual day celebration of Philosophy Family National Forum, and it's a great occasion for all of us. And on this occasion, I extend a happy welcome to our esteemed viewers from different parts of our country and abroad. And today we have with us our chief guest of the occasion, Professor Ponir Selvam sir.
Namaskar.
And Professor Ponir Selvam sir is a very renowned professor of our country, and he needs no introduction. He has a notable contribution to the world of philosophy in our country. He has authored many books. He's the General Secretary of IPC. His field of specialization includes non-Western philosophy, both traditional and contemporary and continental philosophy, with a specific reference to postmodernism, language, cross-cultural hermeneutics, bioethics, religion, culture, etc. So I do not want to reflect on his entire contribution to our country and to abroad. I welcome him. I extend my regards to him for his benign presence with us.
Namaskar.
And on this occasion, I extend my regard to all the senior professors of our country for their benign presence, for their participation. And I also extend my welcome to the research scholars and students of philosophy and other disciplines to be with us on this auspicious occasion of the philosophy family. And with this, I would like to present the report of our family that we have done for the last 5 years. Hence, today we are celebrating the fifth annual day of philosophy family after a successful journey of 5 years with many academic programs. Philosophy family started its journey in the year 2000. Was under the pandemic crisis. Philosophy family has organized more than 500 webinars during these 5 years, inviting the reputed speakers and talented research scholars from the universities and colleges across the country and abroad. We have published 5 edited books, namely Philosophical Reflections in 2021, Philosophical Perspectives 2022, Philosophical Thinking 2023, Philosophical Attitude 2024, and Philosophical Ideas that will be published today. We are greatly grateful to the speakers who have delivered their talks tirelessly without receiving any remuneration, and they have contributed the research articles with a spirit of dedication and commitment. And philosophy family has maintained its sincerity, its commitment, continuing in organizing webinars only because of the selfless dedication of our esteemed speaker. In the current year 2025, philosophy family has organized a total of 50 webinars with successful academic introductions, and subsequently all the talks have been uploaded in YouTube for the noble cause of the students of philosophy, the scholars of philosophy, and all the academicians. This year, Our esteemed speakers were Ms. Beauty Das, Professor Amitabh, Professor Vishnu Chaudhary, Professor Ranjit Ghosh, Professor Santosh Kumar Pal, Swami Sadananda Saraswati, Dr. Prachi Trivedi, Professor S. Ponsilvam, Ms. Ankita Sharma, Professor Ruby Sai, Professor Rina Patil Padukar, Dr. Pramod Kumar Das, Professor Amiya Kumar Paricha, Brahmacharani Saranya Chaitanya, Mrs. Renuma Khatun, Ms. Ananya Satwa, Dr. Onnam Kumar Mukhopadhyay, Professor Durgamatha Prafarad, Professor Anup Rai, Dr. Alok Tandon, Professor Basant Kumar Das, Mrs. Bonamala Deepak, Dr. T.P. Sasikumar, Dr. Prashant Shukla, Professor Ram Majhi, Dr. Kavita Bhatt, Professor Suryakant Maharana, Dr. Srinivasan K. Oyer, Dr. Rajkishore Patra, Professor Hamidullah Maraji, and Professor Shanta Kumari. Philosophy family extend its gratitude to all the speakers for their benign presence, for their contribution to the world of philosophy. And this year we have organized an international webinar in collaboration with Chennai Philosophical Forum. And the theme of the international webinar was Phenomenology of Consciousness, Indian and Western Perspective on 29th June 2025 under the guidance of Professor Paneerselvam sir. And we extend our gratitude to Professor Paneerselvam sir for his cooperation and for extending his hand with philosophy family for organizing jointly this program. And Professor Paneerselvam sir has invited many eminent scholars from India and abroad, and we are grateful to all the speakers of international level. The eminent philosophers like Professor Ramesh Chandra Pradhan, Professor Ramesh Chandra Sinha, and Professor R.P. Singh contributed their during the inaugural. We are highly obliged, highly benefited from all the scholars, from all the speakers. We extend our gratitude to Professor Paneerselvam sir for the coordinator of Chennai Philosophical Forum to honor philosophy family by making it the co-host of this great academic event. We are looking forward to the blessings of Professor S. Paneerselvam sir organizing such academic sessions in the regular intervals. Philosophy family is indebted to the sincere efforts jointly made by Dr. Pramod Kumar Das, Dr. Palestine Maharana, Dr. K. Umanan Rao in organizing the regular webinars and introducing the new speakers and research scholars on the screen. On the screen. And this year we are publishing fifth edited book, that is Philosophical Ideas, which is 22 numbers of research articles submitted by our esteemed speakers. This book will be released today by our invited guest, and its hard copy will be shared with the speakers and regular viewers of Philosophy family. We are also sending the hard copy of our books to all the reputed universities of our country and colleges of different notable organizations. And Philosophy family does not make any financial transactions for its activities. It is a non-profitable organization for promoting our subject philosophy in the country. However, some of our esteemed members voluntarily contribute for the publication of our edited books every year. Dr. Pramod Kumar Das, Dr. Palestine Maharana, Dr. K. Umanan Rao, Dr. Anup Rai, Dr. Aniruddha Panda, Madam Sabani, edited book, and for sharing the magazine throughout our country. We are grateful to the contributors for their selfless activity, for their selfless service. With this, we request, and with this, we are also grateful to all the um, philosophers for their benign awareness of our family throughout the year. We are also indebted to Dr. Ranjit Ghosh sir, Dr. Amita Balmiki sir, to Dr. Amita Balmiki madam, Dr. Srinivas and Dr. Romavani, and many other participants and professors for their regular participation. We request all the esteemed members to be with us in promoting the cause of philosophy with enthusiastic spirit and inspiration. On this glorious occasion, I again extend my gratitude on behalf of Philosophy family for their benign presence, for their participation, for sharing the views. Thank you all. Thanks so much. Hello. Okay, now it's a time for releasing our fifth edited book, Philosophical Ideas. May I request our guest, our chief guest, and our esteemed editors to open the cover page of this book so that it will signify the release of the book.
Sir, even Amita Valmiki madam. Amita Valmiki madam.
Okay, Amita Balmiki madam. Thank you so much, Dr. Professor Ranjit Ghosh sir, for opening
Yes,
this
sir, I'm
book,
doing.
for showing the cover page in mark of releasing this book. Okay, thanks so much, Professor Panis Shelvam sir, for releasing the book. Professor Amita Balmiki madam, thanks so much for releasing the book, and it is very clear. And Professor and others are there. Professor Pramod sir and Professor Dr. K. Omanan Rao and others. Okay, thanks so much. Thanks so much, Dr. Prashant Shukla sir, for releasing the book. Thanks so much. Thanks so much. So, Dr. Prashant Shukla sir has taken a lot of pain for helping us. Thank you so much, sir. Now, after the release of the book, may I request our honorable participants to share their views on philosophy, on the activities of philosophy family. And I would like to request first Professor Ranjit Ghosh sir to have his views on the activities of philosophy family, because he is the regular participant in philosophy family, and he has participated in all the webinars throughout the country. We extend our gratitude Professor Ranjit Ghosh sir for his participation and for sharing his thoughts, comments, and observations for the benefit of all the viewers. Over to Ranjit Ghosh sir. Pranam sir.
Thank you, Dr. Maharana. Regarding, I have nothing more to say about the philosophy family because I am very much within it. So, but something I want to mention is this, that of this 5 years of participation with the young and elderly research scholars and professors of the country, I have experienced that even if the younger generation of teachers, researchers, and professors, and the teachers, researchers, and professors of my generation and generation, even if we belong to, in Habermasian sense, two life worlds, still we are having many things in common. But the participants, the younger participants, the senior professors and researchers, I find a type of dissemination of ideas in different ways.
Crutch to take us along and walk along on the path of life is philosophizing. The moment we come across any challenge, and if we have to get over it, the experience has to be philosophized. So I really feel blessed to be a part of this family, and I hope that you will all continue showering your love and care upon me and remembering me in your prayers. I'm so sorry. I am committed to another meeting at 7 o'clock. So kindly excuse me, and I would take your leave now in a couple of
Okay,
minutes.
thanks so
Namaskar.
for your blessings on the philosophy family, and you have advised us to go on with the act of philosophizing. Okay, thanks so much, madam. Now I would like to request Professor Amita Balmik, madam. Professor Amita Balmik.
Namaste, sir, and all the esteemed participants on this platform. I feel so honored, and I have immense pleasure to be part of this family. 5 years, many lectures I have skipped either because of prior commitment to some other things, and or maybe health issues or domestic issues. So all these things kept me away from some things. Last month, I had already informed Pramod sir that I'll be in Germany for some lectures there. And but this function, even if I was there, I would have attended 100%. Hearty congratulations to all of us. 5 years have been, very successful as a human entity. And I have realized through this platform that we all disagree, in so many points, but we have agreed to disagree. And this we feeling on the Friendship Day is something that has to be celebrated, that has to be literally like, sparkling stars. It has to come out. So thank you so much for making my life so rich. And I have gained so many friends, in India and abroad through this platform. So thank you once again so much for assimilating me in your group. And my style is little sometimes quite drastic and blatant, but I mean all the love for everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much, madam, because for the last 5 years, you have with us, and you have encouraged us, and you have encouraged the young scholars to participate regularly. And you have also, the philosophy family has recorded your cooperation and feelings, the way you have made a connectivity with the other professors to come to philosophy family and to have their views, to have their talks. Thanks so much, madam, for your contribution to not only to philosophy family, but also the world of philosophy. Thanks so much, madam. Vishnu Chaudhary, sir, Professor Vishnu Chaudhary, sir, please have your observation. Please have your observation on the activities of philosophy family.
Thank you.
And have your
Thank you,
blessing.
Dr.
And have
Marana.
your blessing. Yes.
I am very happy to be a part of this, and I have joined only last year. And I have also presented my paper, but I could not prepare the paper for being published in the proper format. So I expressed my failure before Thomas Babu that I don't have the paper with all the what we called the methodology being followed in preparing a paper. But my preparation of paper is point wise, but it was not presented as a paper on India as a global power. But I have been listening to many lectures and I have participated also. You have been organizing very nice academic discussions and deliberations in the philosophy family. Actually, it was Professor Radhanath Behra who introduced me to this group. And I am always, because I am also a very busy person academically, so I am not in a position to attend all the meetings because of my social obligations and other academic functions that I have to attend. But I have enjoyed whatever discussions I have heard from eminent philosophy professors from different universities and different colleges. And it must be strengthened because I have always suggested people whenever you are having such an organization or web discussions, many students and research scholars are to be associated with this because we are all, say, about 70 age group, like Ranjit Babu, myself, Radhanath Babu, we are all senior people. So we may be benefited, but young scholars need to be benefited by listening to very intellectual discussions under this particular philosophy family. And it will be very much beneficial to them in creating a good career among themselves because we are all retired people after attaining the age of superannuation. We have retired from the university system. And the topics you have chosen also are very interesting. And the books that you are publishing, they will be added to the libraries of different universities and colleges. Even it will grow out of India, it will go to different other countries of the world because most of the titles that you have indicated when you have mentioned that this will be the book containing these articles on the basis of the lectures they have delivered, I was very happy. So I congratulate you and to
Sir, pranam, sir, pranam.
Namaskar. Good evening to all of you. And I have been associated with this family, philosophy family, from the days of its inception. And I must express my deep sense of gratitude and my sincere thanks to Pramod Babu, Om Babu, and Kailash Maharana Babu for taking so much of hard work to provide such a forum. This can be called a thinking forum. This can be called a learners forum for scholars, old and new. So they have done an immense, great job actually to providing such a forum to. And I am amazed to know that I have never thought that they will conduct 500 webinars. This is not a small thing at all. So our association with the Indian Philosophical Congress and all Odisha Philosophy Association meetings, we are confined to that and few seminars here and there. But here we are exposed in a pan-Indian forum where many scholars have said, I have not been participating with many, but I have derived through discussions, dialogues, interactions, and very serious thinking by many scholars. And I think that it is a very successful forum. So for learning philosophy as an interdisciplinary study, they have invited many scholars, those who are not strictly from philosophy, but have advanced it from different people. So was one professor said me long back when our students in Pune University that in the philosophy of mind, we must learn from what a psychologist has to say to a philosopher about mind. And a psychologist must know what a philosopher has to say about philosophy of mind to them. And so philosophy as a focal discipline in interdisciplinary studies, they have carried on with this effort. Once again, I will congratulate all of them, Kalas Babu, Pramod Babu, and Babu, for making such a great endeavor. I really sincerely very much thank them for bringing this forum to us. My experience with this forum is very great. It is very inspiring to young scholars, and thank you them, and thank you once again for carrying forward this forum. It was a necessity at that time to have a webinar, but it is also a necessity right now. And we think that someday they will go ahead with much more scholars here and they will participate in a greater way. But I hats off to them for their contribution for development of philosophy study in the state and abroad. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you once again.
Okay, thanks so much, sir, Professor Das. And the development of the activities of philosophy family is possible because of your selfless contribution. You all have participated in contribution, your philosophical reflection selflessly. So we extend our gratitude to all the senior professors like you. Thanks so much, sir. Now I would like to request Madam Madam Beauty Das is there. Beauty Das, young
Yes,
scholar.
sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, please have your observation. Please have your observation.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. So, first of all, a very good evening to all the esteemed members of this philosophy family. And as I become part of this family last year, and during this journey, if I reflected on my journey, then I would like to say that today my heart is full of gratitude and pride. And what began as a shared curiosity has blossomed into a radiant community and a family rooted in wisdom, compassion, and the courage to ask the big questions. With each new voice, we have grown not just in numbers but in depth. Our conversations have become more vibrant, our perspectives more expansive, and our bonds more meaningful. The glow we can see is not just in our words, but in the light we spark within one another. May we continue to grow in thought, in heart, and in purpose. And in this regard, I would like to thank Dr. PK Das sir, who encouraged me and give me the opportunity to become a part of this great family. And besides this, I would like to thank all the esteemed members too. And I'm very fortunate that I got the opportunity to present a paper here and heard very enlightening lectures from esteemed professors. And I wish you, the family, all the best for their future endeavors. Thank you so much.
Okay, thanks so much, Beauty Das. Your words have encouraged us and have inspired us because you have started your activities of delivering lectures from Philosophy Family. So we are also happy that Philosophy Family has given you such an opportunity to have your views and have your talk in this great platform. Thanks so much, Madam Beauty Das. Now we have with us Professor Srinivasan K.I. Professor Srinivasan K.I. We request and blessings. Hello.
Of you, the family members of philosophy, that I'm really indebted to listen very vibrant views and the opinions, and not only views and opinions. There are so many theories, new theories, and which inculcate in my mind so that I can transmit in my classroom, in my daily life also, because philosophy is a way of life, my dear friends. And really the three pearls, obviously I must thank in this platform. If I do not thank to these three pearls, three jewels, then it would be a that is adhura swapna, I must say. And these three the giants are K.O.M. Naran sir, Kailash sir, and obviously Pramod sir, Pramod Kumar Das sir. Because whenever I attend, this is my personal experience, whenever I attend this philosophy family webinar, I find there are some positive hormones. It may be dopamine, it may be serotonin, it may be oxytocin and endorphin release in my brain. The neurotransmitter just say that you are a force, and you are you have to prove yourself for the betterment, for the development of the society as well as for yourself. So these sorts of force and these sorts of positive attitude, the sprinkles in my heart and brain. That is why I really indebted, and I must thank all the members, and I must thank that I am a part of this family. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Okay, thanks, Professor Deepak Kumar. Everybody may be a participant or speaker of philosophy family is contributing a lot for the journey of philosophy family. Thanks so much, Professor Deepak Kumar. Now, I would like to request Professor Satyendra Kumar sir to have your blessing or to have your opinion how to develop and the activities of philosophy family. Professor Satyendra Kumar, will you speak something?
Hello.
Okay. Okay.
Am I audible, sir?
Yes, audible, sir.
Okay. Good evening. Namaste to all. And I'm grateful that I think Om Narayan sir has invited me to join this family, I think 4 or 5 months back. When he asked me, sir, are you not the philosophy family in the IPC seminar, IPC conference last year? Okay. I'm sorry that I could not attend so many lectures or so many, you can say, like talks, but whatever I've attended, I found some highly insightful ideas and views, and which have helped me to enrich my understanding, application of philosophy in day-to-day life. And I must say that we should carry on this legacy in order to promote philosophy, in order to popularize philosophy, or in order to re-establish the glory of philosophy in academics. Thank you so much, sir.
Okay, thanks so much, sir, for adding your views for the development of philosophy family. Rina, hello. Okay, doctor, madam, hello. Professor Rina, madam, please have your views. Pranam.
Thank you,
Good evening.
sir. Thank you so much. This is a 4th year I can say that I'm associated with this think tank. I can say that. Thanks to Amit madam for introducing me to this on this platform. Yes, I can say that Pramod Kumar Das sir, Om Narayan sir, Ranjit Ghosh sir attends all the sessions. I really thanks to Sanjay, even though he some or other way he managed to attend all the sessions. Thank you, sir, for that. We could not able to attend all the sessions. Really, we missed many times. But thanks to Das sir, because sir has a habit to upload all the sessions on the YouTube, so we can able to listen to those sessions. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. And I wish this philosophy family should not reach only to the we as a teacher, but it should go to the schools also, so we can make our philosophy I can say that's sustainable, because nowadays we are seeing that philosophy is dying at those institutions because of the, I can say that the policy which government has come up with. So it is our duty to reach the philosophy to the schools. So can we get the students to the colleges and to the universities, because this is now our duty, because we are having such a rich heritage with us, but no one is knowing that. And when students come to know that, yes, there is a philosophy called subject, and it's so important subject of our life, they realize that they are missing it somehow. But that time they could not do anything for that. So can, sir, it's a just suggestion, can we together, because we have reached from south to north, and east to the west, we have reached the philosophy family. There are so many thinkers are here. Can we make certain kind of modules or activities to the schools for all the places of India, and we can incorporate them into it at 12th standard level? It is just suggestions, and if it is possible, it works out, because then only we can tell that yes, love of wisdom, love of knowledge is reached to each and every one person. And I can say thanks to philosophy family for everything. I have enriched myself because of the philosophy family has given so many things, because and whenever we want to make the presentation, we read so much. When we listen, we said, yes, this is a possibility, yes, how it is possible, we can work on this. And this is a think tank going on, and it will grow day by day. And I have made so many friends because of this. Thank you to Om Narayan Rao sir, Pramod Kumar Das sir, Kailash Chandra Maharana sir, that they are consistently doing this work. Thank you so much.
Okay, thanks so much, madam, for your innovative ideas, for doing philosophical reflection, and for the growth of philosophy. You are so committed for philosophy in different ways that we are seeing your activities in your college on Facebook and different social medias. And you have also previously enlightened us by giving your ideas on different webinars. Thanks so much, madam, for your commitment for philosophy. Thanks so much, madam. Now, I would like to request Professor Sivapalan sir to have his observation for the growth of philosophy. Okay. Yes. Okay. Well.
Namaskar to all. A very good evening. I'd like to thank Pramod Kumar Das for including me in this family. I also like to thank Prof. Panir for introducing to the wider circle, the philosophy circle. Philosophy has been an exciting field for me, and it has been an endeavor for my journey. Being a human geographer, I find this engagement useful. And right now, I'm exploring the field of Shaivism and Vedanta at the moment. So I'm a new breed. I hope you guys can help me out, and hope to further participate in your forum. Thank you very much. Welcome.
Okay. Thanks so much, sir, for your observation. Pramod sir. Okay, Shanta madam is there. Okay, we are very happy that okay, Professor Shanta madam is with us, and that is some days back. She delivered a good lecture for the cause of philosophy, for philosophical reflection. Now, I would like to request Professor Shanta madam to have her views.
Thank you, sir, for inviting me to share my views with you all. Philosophy has been part of my life, and what I am today, I owe it totally to philosophy as such. My training and exposure to philosophy under the supervision of Dr. Bal Subramaniam from my MA days and thereafter. So, philosophy has brought about a total transformation in my life, and it has served as a turning point. And what I was doing individually, it took a systematic study under the guidance of one well-wisher, my friend's father, Dr. Anjaneyulu, who was penning the Between You and Me column in the Hindu earlier, some in the 80s and 90s. So that was how I got introduced into philosophy through that great journalist and himself a great philosopher. So I wish all these team members of this philosophy family, all the member participants, students, the audience who have been responsible for its growth until today. I wish them all a great success in future, and I congratulate them on all their team effort and input to establish this on a solid foundation and ensure that it continues. Wish you all success in your efforts. Thank you.
Okay, thanks so much, madam. It's very much inspiring that you have said that philosophy has made a great transformation in your life, and you have also made many transformation in Pondicherry Central University, and you are the medium, you are the means of making the transformation in students' life that I have heard from others. Thanks so much, madam, for your commitment for philosophy. Now it's the time. Okay, okay,
Srabani
Professor.
madam. Sir,
Okay,
Srabani
Srabani
madam.
madam. Okay, Srabani
Srabani.
madam is here. Okay, Srabani madam is here. Uh,
Sir,
okay,
sir,
Srabani
namaste.
madam is a regular participant in Philosophy Family, and we cannot find a single webinar where Srabani madam is not present. Okay, so it is a great occasion for all of us, and it is a moment of pleasure for all of us that Srabani madam is with us. Okay, over to Srabani madam to have our views.
Sir, namaskar. Thank you very much. Namaskar to all present here. At first, I pay my humble submission and gratitude before all learned and great persons, professors, intellectuals present here in this august occasion, and those who are also not present here but contributed a lot in this family. And on this joyous occasion of the annual day celebration, getting opportunity to take a moment to extend my heartfelt thanks to the entire webinar team for all of their valuable contribution to social development and your dedication, thoughtful insights to create awareness and driving a change have truly enriched the journey of philosophy family. I have been greatly benefited being the part of this family to rethink about my life. I feel blessed. I feel blessed by this family because I have changed myself a lot, being a regular listener in all those papers presented by the learned speakers, and your efforts have not only informed and inspired me, but also empowered so many to take a positive step towards a better life and one inclusive society. And last but not least, I am greatly I'm grateful to Sir Kailash sir, Pramod sir, and Om Narayan sir for giving me opportunity in all these webinars, and I have been greatly influenced all the presenters, all the great persons, professors, those who have presented their papers, and by listening all those papers, always I think and inculcating myself and the society where we are, where myself, where is my position, and what should we do. All those things I always think about this by being a part of this family. Thanks a lot. May this family move forward and forward for thinking a better society. Thank you all, sir, giving me opportunity to speak before you some words. Thank you, sir. Namaskar, sir.
Okay, thanks so much, madam, for your views. And Fellowship family records your participation, contribution, and your regular observation in Fellowship family. Thanks so much, madam. Now, okay, Professor Nandini madam is there. Okay, so we are very happy that Professor Nandini madam is there. Professor Nandini madam is the head of the department, PG department, philosophy, Utkal University, and we see her for the first time. So we are very happy to invite
Yesterday I
Nandini
was
madam.
here. Yesterday also I was
Okay.
here.
Okay. Yesterday
Okay.
was student. Okay, madam, please have your views.
I'd like to convey my regards to all the professors, and there are so many students also. And my thanks to Pramod Kumar Das, my brother Pramod Bhai, and K.M. Narayan sir, and Kailash Maharana sir for initiating such an online platform, so that we all are very much grateful for this, for initiating this platform. Again, I would like to convey my regards, Professor Ponir Selvam sir. Whenever we call anywhere, like for Odisha, he has so many interests, and always he is cooperating for us. And I would like to convey my regards to all the Professor Ranjit sir and Kailash sir and Amita madam. And I apologize that I am not taking all the names. Still, I convey my regards and my namaskar to one and all. Thank you very much.
Okay, thanks so much, Professor Nandini Mishra madam. Now, Professor K. Das, would you speak something, or will invite Professor Ponir Selvam sir?
No, we request Pramod Das sir to speak how it is emotions, because he is the man who kept all of us connected. He is the man who created this group, and we'll want to listen to him. Okay.
Okay.
Professor Das.
So Professor Pramod Das, the chief architect of Philosophy family, he the host, he the convener, and he the man behind all kinds of connectivity, all kinds of activity of Philosophy family. So today, we request him to have his views for the last 5 years when Philosophy family started, when Philosophy family was initiated by him. Okay, over to Professor Pramod Das.
Namaskar to all of you. Am I clearly audible, sir?
Yes.
Okay, it is not only emotion, we are very much rational about it, very much sincere about it. We are very much committed.
Voice is low,
also.
sir. Voice is low.
Yes, I am not only emotional, I am very rational, very committed. Whenever there is a pursuit for knowledge, pursuit for wisdom. But I shall say it is not my effort, even it is not the effort of we three, the team members. It is an organic whole in which every participant has significant contribution, significant role in performing all these programs. I really surprised how professors like Panir Selvam ji, professors like Ranjit Ghosh ji. Ranjit Ghosh sir is exceptional in the sense how can I express his contribution? The man who can give time, the evening time, the Sunday evening time is with us. He might have many problems, many family issues or family programs, but in spite of that, he is always with us in the Sunday evening. I think this is the silent contribution of so many. Amitabh Balmik's smile. Amitabh Balmik's smile is sufficient. Somebody's smile is sufficient. Somebody's silence is sufficient. Somebody's inspiring words are sufficient. Somebody's encouragement is sufficient. I remember Professor, and today also I shall propose that because it is already 5 years completed. So we wish that this forum should grow in a better way. So it is decided by both Professor Panir Selvam and myself, and I shall suggest that in this forum today that Professor Panir Selvam will organize one event regularly bi-monthly. In every 2 months, the last Sunday will be his Sunday. That means that will be starting from the month of August. Similarly, October and December. In this way, the last Sunday bi-monthly, he will organize one event. Amitabh Balmik madam promised but could not do that. I am sorry for that, but still I hope now she has been retired from her service and she will also organize some events with us by her effort in which she will be the organizer. So, and other professors are also requested. For example, Professor Rina madam, very young professor. She can also do the same thing. The second proposal is that we can attach our forum with the Department of Philosophy, where some professors are very dynamic and they have their hold, because it is also a problem. Some professors have interest, but they are not free in their department because their seniors may not cooperate. But in some cases, they are also very free. I think Professor Rina madam is free in her department. She may have her hold in her department. So in that case, some professors may come forward to attach our forum, because this is a non-registered forum, so we cannot give certificate to the participants. So if we can attach our forum with any department of philosophy, in some cases, some events, not even in 6 months, we can have one event in which we can give certificates. Professor Panir Selvam also suggested that we can attach this program with ICPR so that we can yearly once, as IPC is doing, we can do it, we can meet physically in any one university or any one college collaboratively. Therefore, we can take that aid, that help from ICPR. We can avail that grant. So these are the programs. So if we all stand together, sit together, meet together, think together, then this forum will grow and grow. Definitely, there may be one person or two persons or three persons who may work effortlessly, constantly, but the silent support of the participants, professors, research scholars, as Miss Beauty said very nicely, she is a very young scholar, but she spoke from her heart. When young scholars speak, we note that we actually wish to reach the heart of the young scholars, and that is also motto of Professor Panir Selvam that we should reach the young scholars by organizing such events. So let us come forward. I request all of you, this is your family. I hand over this family to all of you. We do not have any egocentric attitude that we own this forum. When we say family, that means we mean that. We mean that we are all family members. So we should have equal responsibility, equal love for this family. And if it is proved that it is successful, then why should not we cooperate? Why should not we take it in a very positive sense? So I need your help. And this, another thing is very important. We do not have any financial transaction. We do not beg a single pie from anybody else. I surprised how many great philosophers they deliver their talks without taking a single pie. That is the real success. So money is not a problem. Money is not a requirement. We can do that if our heart is open for such things. And I shall also admit that this is such a forum in which there is no reservation. There is no reservation for any thought. For example, if we are discussing materialism or Marxism, then at the same time we can discuss about Advaita Vedanta or about spiritualism. The door of a philosophy family is open for all genes. So there is no such reservation. It is not that we can take, so it is, in that sense it is secular by nature. No reservation, no religious constraint, no social constraint, nothing else. It is free, and philosophy is that. When we say that philosophy is love of wisdom, it means that it is beyond all boundaries. So I shall not speak more. I am really emotional because love of wisdom means we should have that emotional ambience, emotional quench with us. Otherwise, it is impossible. And I shall thank all of you, and especially I shall thank Professor Rao and Professor Mahana for their sincere effort. They are with me since 5 years in the physical companion. They are moderating, they are coordinating, and I am just hosting. Hosting is not a problem. The problem is with coordinating the such programs, introducing the guests, moderating the sessions. Can you imagine that such a person, Dr. Rao, have moderated 500 webinars? So I always congratulate ourselves by saying that we have created a forum for all of us to build ourselves. We create a stage and we build ourselves. So this is the great thing. What Dr. Rao was before 5 years, and now you see Dr. Rao, what a change. What I was before 5 years and what I am now. What Dr. Mahana was before 5 years and what Dr. Mahana is now. If this transformation is not there in our effort, then this effort is not significant. And I build myself, Dr. Rao also built himself, Dr. Mahana built himself. Similarly, somehow or other, more or less, we have built ourselves. And it is a big heart for all of you that you have supported us. You are contributing your research papers in our edited books. And when we see the names of the great professors across the country in the book, in our edited book, I feel very proud that how our book includes the names of the great professors like Pandir Selvam-ji, Alak Tandon-ji, Amita Valmiki Madam, so many, all are great, even the new research scholars. And when Professor Ranjit Ghosh participates in this webinar, I have many times I have said that he behaves like a child. How a little student, how a small student participates very sincerely. He listens to the speakers. He gives respect to the speakers, and very honestly, he gives his opinions, observations very actively. I shall pray for him that he may be long lived, so that this fellowship family will live for many years. With this word, I believe in work. I don't believe in words. So
Thank
if I
you.
believe in
One
work,
sentence, Dr. Das.
yes, sir.
Only one sentence. Why I love this family and why I love your companionship is this, that you three musketeers never want to become, any one of you never want to become the primus inter pares or the first among the equals. So that is the success of this family. Thank you.
That is also proved, sir. Now, since 3 months, Dr. Rao will say after me, then Professor Pandriselvam will give the final touch. He is absent since 3 months, but this forum is running. You are the witness. You have witnessed the absence of Dr. Rao since 3 to 4 months. He is getting some operation in his eyesight. So it is independent, and also it is a team spirit. When there is really a team spirit, that can work independently. This is not a paradox. It works. When really there is a team spirit, then every individual himself is a team. So if Professor Mahana is also absent many times, but this forum is continuing because you are all with us. So I don't feel the absence of Dr. Mahana or Dr. Rao because Ranjit Ghosh sir is there, because Pandri Selvam sir is there, because Amita Valmiki is there. So we do not feel the absence because they are always present with us. So as Brahman is always present with us, we do not feel the absence of Brahman. Similarly, such people are really great. They are really doing, and I am taking all shreyas. So that should not be. Actually, the real heroes are Dr. Rao and Dr. Mahana, and you all participants. Thank you all. Thank you. Dr.
Okay,
Rao will
thanks so
speak
much.
something. Dr.
Okay,
Rao will
okay,
speak
okay.
something.
Okay, Dr. Rao will speak something. Okay, thanks so much. Okay, Dr. Das, for sharing your emotion, for sharing your feeling for the last 5 years, that what you have done for after initiating the philosophy family. And you have expressed that philosophy is an open platform. It is open for philosophy. It was for the cause of philosophy. And if anybody wants to connect any discipline with philosophy, then we welcome the participant, we welcome the speaker, we welcome the professor. So philosophy family is for everybody, and philosophy family is everybody's family. And we all have been benefited by the impression of philosophy, impression of the talks of philosophizing. Thanks so much, Professor Das, for your effort for the last 5 years. Thanks so much, Dr. Das. Now, I would like to request Professor Dr. Om Nan Rao, and we feel his absence. And for the last 3 months, okay, he has been at our home for his treatment. So we feel his absence. Now we would like to request Professor Rao to have his feeling for philosophy family for the last 5 years. Over to Dr. Rao.
Thank you, sir. Namaskar, sir. Namaskar, everybody. Well, it is 5 years now that philosophy family is gone, and the time has passed. These 5 years, we never felt that. I don't know what we did or not. We don't know, but it was a great time learning all the way. I thank Professor Das for creating this group. What hurts me a lot is that this group was created for the students of philosophy. But what is missing this day is the students. The objective was to educate the students. The objective was to popularize philosophy. The objective was to put the younger students, the people of our age, and the senior professors together in a group. We find today even that we have senior professors, the retired professors in the group. What is missing is the younger students. The group was meant for them. Professor Vishnu Chaudhary sir really raised this point. Even Kailash Das sir even expressed this view that the younger students, the scholars, should come in. Even Reena madam expressed this. So it is really, we don't know where we failed. I think on this day, I should declare that somehow we have failed in our objective of reaching to the students. Well, we have joined. Well, the webinars are held every week and every Sunday, and we come in together, have exchange ideas. We learn. Yes, Professor Das is really correct that we have learned a lot from this group, because many times at this age things become difficult to study books. And as you know, I have undergone an eye operation, and maybe I don't know how the contact with the books will be there in the near future. I don't know, but it was a serious surgery, and the surgery is only 50% done, and still another surgery is required in a month's time. So much depends on my academic journey with books. Much depends on that. Anyway, but what is missing is the fresh students, and I request, well, Professor Chaudhary sir, a senior professor, how to get in the students to this group. I request Kailash Das sir to suggest ideas how to bring those students back to the, because earlier when we created the group, we used to have hundreds of participants. Malab, this group was full, and we used to get complaints that we are not able to join the group. But now it has vacated. Just I was seeing that 15, 20 participants, and most of them are senior professors, and the students are really missing. So this time, I request once again Pramod Das sir to do something, because and I also take a responsibility and also need suggestions from all, that how to keep this group alive, because unless and until we touch the younger generation, unless and until we touch the research scholars, I don't think that we are really doing a great job. Okay, so even this is the great, actually sincerely I feel this. Actually, I was thinking that today, because the annual day celebration, and we have sent these messages to 1,000 to 1,200 participants of this family, but only 20 could join, and that too senior professors and not the students. So it really hurts me. I don't know where we have lost the way, and I request the members to show us the way so that we can work on for the students and the scholars. Thank you so much. Namaskar to everybody.
Namaste.
Okay.
Sir, can
Okay. Thanks so much.
Shall I?
Okay. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
My suggestion was that if we shorten the time, because what happens is that people are swayed, like me, for example. If I'm allowed to talk, then I don't feel like giving it up, and we go on and on and on. The thing is that it's Sunday, the only day where all the family members are there together. My point was that why don't we make it just 1 hour, or if it is 1.5 hours, then it should be 1.5 hours only. Because what happens is that after certain time, people want to disperse for dinner, or they have various other things to prepare for next day, etc. And therefore, for example, in Jhunjhunwala College, we have, Reena madam is here, that we have a 6:45 lecture. So you can imagine the time, So we have our dinner fast, and we sleep and prepare for next day, everything, etc. So my point is that if it is 1.5 hours, it is 1.5 hours. If we extend, the students are, for example, in my class, I remember that if I go on extending, then it will be, suffocation after certain time. My own son was there in my class in TY, and he used to say, "Mummy, please, enough now, it's time." So I think we should keep to time. The experience which I have got in foreign universities is that time is so precious for them. If you have to be at this time, you have to be at this time. You start at this time. And the most important faculty, hello Nandini madam, such a pleasure to see you. And I saw that there is no introduction, there is nothing. Madam is going here. She has come from University of Mumbai because they find it very difficult to speak Ram Niranjan Jhunjhunwala College. So they keep short, and she is going to speak on theodicy in Hindu philosophy. That's all. And question answer, half an hour they keep. And in case I prolong my lecture and without giving any time, then they abruptly stand up and they say, now the lecture is over. So I say, but we have to still discuss about the topic, and I have to take questions. And they say, no, it's time up, finish. So my point is that let all the speakers know that it is only 1 minute or 2 minutes that you have to speak. Make your questions precise, and students would enjoy if it is 1 hour. They are so used to 1 hour lecture. So they will be enjoying 1 hour lecture, and because they also have to go next day to college. So my point is only that let us be perfect in matter of time.
Very nice, very nice. Actually, madam, the problem is not with the speakers, because speakers only speak 45 minutes. The problems is there with the those
Yeah,
who
that
give
is my
observation.
point. That is my point. So
Actually,
if somebody is explaining,
hmm,
you tell them that
hmm.
please don't mind it. And I know it's very hard to tell senior professors. that
Yes,
you
very yes, and it is also sometimes what happened, the main lecture gets hidden. That is that is not focused, because the
Yes,
observations come to the front. So that
I
should
know.
not be. Actually, we should pay respect for the speaker, because he is
Yeah,
coming with the preparation. He or she is coming with the preparation. He
yeah.
is speaking for 45 minutes. If we have any genuine doubt, if we have any genuine question, that will help the family, that will help because it is recorded and it is uploaded in the YouTube. So that main lecture should be promoted by the question answer session. It is not that all will share their knowledge on the same topic, because they will be invited in another evening, and they speak on their topics. So lecture is one, speaker is one, but that will be followed by the question answer only. I have this question, one question or two questions, but only question answer. And if observation, that should be very much limited to 1 minute, as you said. Then 1 hour is enough, or maximum 1 hour and 20 minutes, like that. It is a very good proposal, but practically we fail to do this, because we cannot restrict, we cannot request the senior professors not to give observation. But because all
No,
are present here, we
let them
should
know that
make
it's
it
1
fruitful.
minute is 1 minute, Otherwise,
Number one, number two. I am before 5 or 6 days. I had visited to MPC College, Baripada. There I saw 100 students sitting in the seminar hall. I had been there as a resource person. But I shall request Deepak sir, he is present here. If 100 students are present in the seminar hall, why not 10 students in the webinar? So in that
Noted,
way,
noted, sir. Thank you. Noted, sir.
not
Definitely they will
yes,
participate, sir.
only, and you give the names of the interested students. I shall inspire them. I shall talk with
Yes.
them, because I saw their interest in the physical class, physical seminar hall. 100, madam. You please imagine. 90 UG students and 30 to 40 PG students. The seminar hall was full. I delivered a talk on Bhagavad Gita. So why not 10% in the webinar? Similarly, Rina madam, similarly, all other professors who are present here, they should encourage the students. Philosophy family has opened the platform, and we cannot request this to the retired professors, because they don't have any hold. only the professors, those who are working in the universities and colleges. Nandini Madam is present here. She has a good hold on her students. So she can also, so by that way we can promote. Thank you.
Okay, Pramod sir, we are running behind the time. Thanks so much, okay, Dr. Das, for responding. And we'll definitely honor the suggestion of Madam Professor Amita Balmiki, because annual celebration is an occasion for self-analysis, to look back and to look future. So we'll definitely think of it, and we'll do the needful with the suggestion of our chief, the moderator and chief architect of Philosophy Family. Thanks so much, madam. Now it's the time to invite Professor Ponnir Selvam sir, the chief guest of this occasion, the great philosopher of our country and General Secretary of Indian Philosophical Congress, and the President of Chennai Philosophical Forum, and Professor Ponnir Selvam sir holds many positions, many assignments in different universities, in different philosophical forums that I don't want to explore all things. I request Professor Ponnir Selvam sir to have his talk on the glorious occasion of Philosophy Family. Over to Professor Ponnir Selvam sir.
Thank you, Professor Maharana ji. I'll be very brief, of course. First of all, I am grateful to three Murtis, as I used to call Pramod ji, Om Narayan Rao ji, Maharana ji, because they are the main architect of this Philosophy Family National Forum. And it is, I know how difficult it is to organize webinars. They were able to do successfully all these 5 years, and I am sure in future also they would continue to do their service to philosophy. So first of all, I congratulate them for making the wonderful effort in taking philosophy to all. And also I thank them for releasing the 5th edited volume, edited by Professor Prashant Shukla ji, who is my good friend and who is a well-known philosopher, and other two editors for their efforts in bringing this volume. And I also congratulate all the paper presenters and as well as papers who have given for publication. So this is a very, very fruitful effort, I should say, because it is very difficult to bring out a volume, because it is normally people come, speak, and then they vanish. But to bring out a volume, how difficult it is, I know, because I edited few volumes of philosophy. So I congratulate all the paper writers for giving their papers for this 5th volume, Philosophical Ideas. So today I'll make some general remarks, though I wanted to talk about the dynamics of philosophy. We'll discuss that after some time, after a few months. But after listening to all the speakers, I thought that I should make some remarks which are, I think, are important. First of all, I share the experience of all of you, and I understand how the philosophy family feels about the non-participation, or say, let us say, less participation of research scholars. This is also troubling me a lot, as Om Narayan Rao ji has very correctly said, that research scholars, young research scholars are missing. That troubles me a lot too. In fact, I have noted down that point. I'm very happy that Rao has raised this point, because the the research scholars are the future of philosophy. So how to attract them? This is one major problem which we are facing now, because many senior professors or faculty members like Amita ji, then Nandini ji, and senior professors like Ranjit ji, all of us are here. But how to bring the young scholars? This is a very big issue, and we have to address it immediately in the sense that in future we should be in a position to bring back, because I remember the initial days there were many research scholars, but what happened to these research scholars now, that we have to find out. Now, one way of solving this problem, of course, this is my humble suggestion. However, that would be acceptable to you, I don't know. Let us have one research scholar seminars. That is, let us have one common theme, and then let it be a one-day seminar. This is purely for research scholars. So we'll give a wide publicity so that it will attract the students, research scholars, and they can participate. This is one way of attracting the young scholars so that they will know the significance of philosophy of family. Friends, I should tell you the fact that I'm indeed happy to participate in the programs of philosophy family, because the effort of these three great people is something remarkable, and we have to appreciate them, and we have to be with them for making so much effort. Who will spend every Sunday evening in organizing such meetings and also uploading all the lectures in the YouTube? Who will do that? Nobody will do that. But our Dasji has taken all the effort in doing that, and hats off to you, Dasji, and other two colleagues of the philosophy family. And I have been attending some lectures, at least I should say, but I used to see all the lectures in the YouTube because that some research scholars talk is also very fascinating. And of course, it is always pleasure to listen to Amitabh ji and Prashant and others. So this is an opportunity. We should extend this opportunity to research scholars. I mean, what I mean is that we should involve them in one way or other, so that their participation will help us, and in turn they will also be benefited by attending these lectures. And what Amita ji has said, I hope she is there. What she has said is very correct, because time is very precious for all of us. So let us have a fixed time. 6:30 we'll start. I'm happy that we just wait for 5 minutes and then start. That is a good sign, because in many webinars they take half an hour to late start and all that one, but it is not happening yet. And let us introduce the speaker in 1 or 2 sentences. That's more than enough. And the speaker must also speak for only 45 minutes. But it is very difficult to control persons like me, because I have the bad habit of talking hours together, sometimes without any content also. So, but we should change our attitude, and we should strictly talk for 45 minutes, and that should be some question and answer. That also will have a fixed time, maybe 20 to 30 minutes. So if we have the fixed agenda like this, that is, if we start by 6:30, we should finish it by 8:15 or 8:30 maximum. That would be easy, because Sunday everybody has, Amita ji said, everybody has got their own problems, their own issues. So let us do that, so that people will be assured that if they attend the seminar, that 8:30 or 8:15, that meeting will be over. Because there may be endless questions, but all questions need not be answered. This also, as Wittgenstein has said, all questions need not be answered. That would provoke you to think. That itself is enough. So this is one way of bringing back the research scholars to our forum. And another thing, last time also I suggested that it is high time that we get the ICPR grant for organizing some seminar, because ICPR is very kind to help all such forums, and in fact they have been helping us a lot. The various philosophical forums or philosophical circles are benefited by the ICPR. And please, we'll approach ICPR for some grant, and if we have any difficulty of getting grant, then we can do that in association with some universities or colleges, so that you will not have any problem, and so that we'll meet each other. That is very essential, because this webinar, though it is very helpful, we don't have face-to-face dialogue. So let us try to get some fund from ICPR, which I'm sure is willing to release grant for such a good effort. This is what I thought I should share with you. And another thing, I'm actually grateful to Philosophical Forum for kindly supporting the Chennai Philosophical Forum's international program, which was organized some time back, and it received a very good attention of the scholars throughout throughout the world, I should say. That many participants wrote to me saying that they were very much benefited by the Indian presentation. So it is very clear from the observation of the foreign participants that they are ready to listen, they are eager to listen to our Indian presenters, especially the Vedantic approach or the classical or contemporary approach towards problems which they also deal with. And so keeping this in mind, I and Professor Das, we have been thinking of having some lecture programs. So I thought in association with Philosophy Forum, we'll have the Chennai Philosophical Forum will have what is known as reading tradition in recent Indian philosophy series. By this I mean, when I say recent Indian philosophy, I always make a difference between the contemporary Indian philosophy and recent Indian philosophy. By recent Indian philosophy, I mean the philosophers who have contributed to philosophical discourse very recently, like Dayakrishna or D.P. Chattopadhyaya or Ramu Gandhi and many others, S.S. Barlinge, Sundararajan, B.K. Matilal, Mohanty, and many others. So what I and Professor Das thought was that we'll have a series of lectures on reading tradition in recent Indian philosophy series. That this will be done in the collaboration of Chennai Philosophical Forum and Philosophy Family. And to start with, I thought, with your permission, we can discuss Professor Ramchandra Gandhi, a well-known philosopher from Hyderabad who has contributed substantially for Indian philosophy as well as Western philosophy. Especially his book on I and Thou is something very remarkable, where he has talked about Ramana Maharishi and Advaita Vedanta in detail. So this engagement with Professor Ramchandra Gandhi would be the first program of Chennai Philosophical Forum in collaboration with this is a bi-monthly series lectures. And I thought that in this way we can inform or we can impress upon the scholars of India that the contribution of the recent Indian philosophers is something remarkable, and it is high time for us to celebrate our own thinkers. This is very important. I remember, I just take 2 minutes and then stop, because I remember because Professor Dayakrishna's remark, once he was asking me, because I being a student of Dayakrishna, I was very much influenced by his writings and by his speeches and all. So we used to have letter correspondence, and once I met him in Delhi, he was asking me, "What are you reading now?" This is the first question he would ask, like my teacher, Professor R. Balasubramanian. So the Daya asked me, "What are you reading now?" I said, "I'm reading Habermas, I'm reading Derrida and all." So he laughed at me and then said, "Please read, no problem, but don't be carried away by these thinkers." This is a very, very, I did not understand the significance of this statement at that time. But later I realized whatever philosophers you read, whether Habermas, Derrida, or anybody, Husserl, or anybody for that, Gadamer, anybody for that matter, it is very important for us to relate their philosophy with our own Indian philosophical system, or we have to show that in a recent Indian philosophical discourse, we also have such a parallel thinking. I am using the word parallel. I am not saying that whatever they have said is already there in Indian tradition. That would be too much for us. But let us say that there are some parallel ideas which are available in Indian tradition. Or take any philosophical trend like hermeneutics or deconstruction, anything for that, phenomenology. All these trends are very much present in Indian tradition. That's why I am nowadays I am doing this kind of synthesizing Indian with Western philosophy. How far that is right, I don't know. But in this way, we can show that Indian philosophy is something very relevant to the present day philosophical crisis, I should say. And I think in this way we can popularize philosophy. And not only that, our students, especially research scholars and young teachers, would know the significance of Indian philosophy, especially a recent Indian philosophy. Because why I'm stressing this recent Indian philosophy is that, of course, all of us have studied or are studying the classical Indian philosophy, no problem at all, and also contemporary Indian philosophy. To start with Swami Vivekananda, we are aware of the contribution of great thinkers. But it is high time for us to read our own thinkers who have contributed substantially recently. So their contribution should have a relevance, so that we can show how their contribution is something remarkable and how they examine some of the concepts which the Western philosophers have been thinking in deep. For example, the phenomenology. We are talking about Indian phenomenology, and there are great thinkers like R. Balasubramanian, then J.N. Mohanty, who are known as Indian philosophical, phenomenology, Indian philosophy. And it has been said that our Indian phenomenological understanding is much better than Western Western phenomenology. This is a point to be noted. Similarly, in each and every field, the so-called the 20th or 21st century philosophical movements which have emerged in the West can be seen in Indian philosophical tradition also. So I think this way of philosophizing would help us, because we should not, as K.C. Bhattacharya has said in one of his well-known papers, Swaraj in Ideas, he has argued that we cannot depend on borrowed concepts. We have to think in our own terms, and we cannot forget the roots, our roots. So there's a high time to think in our own concepts. So keeping this in mind, I and Professor Dash and Professor Rao and Professor Maharana are thinking of having some common program, thus discussing the tradition of Indian philosophical approaches, which is very much familiar, or which is very much prevalent in recent Indian philosophy. So with this, I thank the philosophy family for giving me this wonderful opportunity, and also It is always a pleasure to listen to some of our scholars. Ranjit ji, for example, I always admire him. He never misses any of the philosophy family program, and I'm very proud that such a senior professor is attending our program, and it is a boon to us, I should say. And I hope that in future also these great scholars like Ranjit ji, then Amitabh ji, and Prasant ji, and all others would help us to go further, so that we can really philosophize. This is very important, because most of the time we, as Daya Krishna once said, most of us are only teachers of philosophy, right? We are not philosophizing. Teachers of philosophy, what he does or what she does is she simply reads from the text. She conveys that what is available in the text to the students. But that is not what is needed now. We have to philosophize, and which Wittgenstein and others have developed. So this methodology would help us to know philosophy better. I don't want to take, because Amitabh ji will shout at me. And with this, I kind
No, sir. No, sir.
conclude my speech. And I'm very much benefited by some of the observations made by Amitabh ji and other Om Narayan Rao and others. And let us grow together, and let us contribute something substantially for philosophical discourse. Thank you very much, dear friends.
Now I request Dr. Rao to propose both of things.
Yes.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Namaskar, everybody. Well, first of all, I would like to thank Dr. Pramod Kumar Das sir for creating this group. And I also doubly thank him for keeping all of us connected, because he is the sole person behind the entire structure and the activities of the family. Because most of the time, I think I and Kailash sir, we are just accessories, but he is the primary source to all the activities. And we just support him. And I don't know what sort of energy that he carries, because he stays just in front of Sri Jagannath, Lord Jagannath, the ruling deity of Odisha. He stays just in front of the temple. Maybe he is getting a lot of energy from the source directly, because I always appreciate his energy. And I salute him for all the activities that he carries on. So this year, I also thank Professor Paneer Selvam sir for the list of activities that he has in his mind, and he wants that a collaboration with various institutes, and also his support to philosophy family would definitely enrich our activities in the family. And I thank him for his support, and I thank him for the love that he extends to philosophy family. Whenever we make a request, he immediately responds, and he also contributes regularly to the publication of the philosophy family. So I thank you very much, sir, and we'll be in touch with you for the future activities in philosophy family, so that our family really grows. So thank you so much, sir. I thank the professors like Radhanath Bera, sir. I thank Professor Vishnu Chaudhary, sir. The concerns they have raised, that we should reach to the young scholars, we should reach to the research scholars. So we have somehow failed, I think. So I could see on the screen Nandini Madam. Well, I request her that she is in the university and she heads Utkal University, the Department of Philosophy. So she should get some students who are into, say, MPhil or even PhD. Well, they may not disclose what is their research, but at least whenever they are into a proposal for a research project, please help us. Please make the students to join this family, and at least discuss what is the proposal in the family, so that through the discussions, the student will definitely get a way what should be the research, and the quality of research will be enriched. Because as a guide, one teacher is not enough, but somebody who is taking a research, and the ideas flow in from the professors, the senior professors, and the scholars out there in the group. If the ideas flow in, the research would be a better one, I feel. So similarly, the people who are in the PC departments like Deepak sir, if they get in the students to the group, well, the students will be benefited. You see, senior professors like Vishnu Chaudhary sir, he's into the 80s. but he is there. But tell me any scholar who is in the 20s being there now, till now, nobody. So this is the this is what I said earlier. This is what that hurts me. So I sincerely thank the suggestions made by Kaladas sir and all of this, and also the suggestions made by the insights of Santa Kumari madam, the way she takes philosophy. So the people, the senior professors are needed for the group, and we wish the senior professors be connected to this group. But at the same time, I request all the senior professors to have a connectivity. Well, they have a connectivity to the research scholars. Let the research scholars come into the group. Let them present papers. So I thank all the professors who have joined here in the group and made this evening so successful. I thank one and all. I thank Kala sir for coordinating this event. And I thank all those participants who have expressed their views in this forum to make this forum, make this family grow wider, to enrich its scope, to bring in still more better ideas into this group, and let the ideas flow in from all sides to this group, and also let the ideas disseminate from this group to various quarters, and may this group flourish. So thank you so much, sir, for your contributions and being connected with Philosophy of the Family all the years. And well, I thank one and all. I finally thank our admin again. Let him get more energy to keep all of us connected and carry on the activities in the group. Thank you all. Namaskar, everybody. Thank you so much.
And another thing, sir, and another thing,
and I also thank this year's editor, Professor Prasad Shukla, sir. Prasad Shukla, sir, because thank you, Professor Shukla, sir.
Actually, today Professor Ponnirin Selvan sir has suggested to do more webinars on rethinking the contemporary Indian philosophy.
Sir, one more, sir. Even Ranjit Ghosh, sir, I thank him because he is the man who keeps us connected every week.
Yes.
He never
Yes,
misses.
sir.
Only when he is in Mumbai, he feels disconnected. Otherwise, he is there. I thank Ranjit Ghosh, sir, too. Yes, sir, please, sir, please.
Yes. Okay. Now, Professor Ponnirin Selvan sir has suggested to do more webinars on rethinking the contemporary Indian philosophy because the Indian philosophical phenomenology is better than the Western tradition, and we should not depend on the borrowed culture that he had suggested. So this year we have to invite the scholars and the senior professors to deliver talks on the contemporary Indian philosophy. And Madam Professor Amita Valmiki has suggested to organize more webinars on contemporary topics. So we'll honor the suggestion of two great professors of our country, and we'll definitely honor their suggestion, and we'll do the needful. Thanks so much.
So we shall close here. My teacher, Professor Durga Madhav Parraj, sir, joined late. He could not share his view, but his silent support always inspires us. And he has also delivered some talks in this family. Lastly, I shall request all of you. Nandini is here, and Deepak sir is here, and Miss Beauty, she is the young scholar among us. She is present here, and all others. Prashant Shukla ji, I shall request you. Rina Madam, I shall request you. Those who are very much active in universities and colleges, they should inspire their students to join. Take it as a promise. Take it as an oath that yes, we shall encourage our students, because it is a good thing we are doing. That why should not we encourage our students to join? Okay, so that will be your great help. You may not join, but you inspire your students to join. This is my request. Deepak sir, please do the needful.
Sure, sir.
Yes. Nandini, please do this. And I shall request the professors of Ravenshaw University, they will do that. Actually, some students should join. Yes, Nandini. Thank you.
Sir,
So we, yes.
Sir,
With
sir,
this,
Praharas sir is there. If he wants to say, because he may
yes,
speak one line or two.
last word by Professor Paras. I just mentioned his name. Please, sir, last word. Paras, sir. Paras, sir.
Hello.
Huh. Okay,
Please
Papa.
invite. Okay. He's silent. He's unable to.
Maybe some problem. Okay, with this, the session is declared closed. Thank you. Grateful to all.
May I speak, sir? Just 1 minute, please, sir. May I say something?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Just one thing, and that is always hated by mind, that can we do something to introduce philosophy at CBSE level? I know this is a difficult work, but this is not impossible work, that we can introduce philosophy in CBSE course. Am I audible, sir?
Yes, it's audible.
Yes, audible.
Yes, sir. If you can
Yes, sir, it
introduce
is.
philosophy at CBSE course, that will be very great help to, I think, something like that, to popularize philosophy at school level, then college level, then there is foundation. I am suggesting that we can start at the foundation level. And there are so many things that you can work out, like ethics, existentialism, or you can say basics of logic at school level. This is just a
Yes,
request
sir.
or suggestion. We can think about the future of it.
Yes, sir. Paneer Selvam sir can only help us because he is an ICPR. He is the only man whom we can approach to introduce philosophy in the in schools and higher secondary schools, because he only can help us. Otherwise, we cannot.
Definitely, sir. Definitely.
We request
We'll do
Paneer
that,
Selvam sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We'll do that. Definitely.
Rao sir, philosophy is already introduced in the +2 logic syllabus.
No,
Yes,
no,
it
we do have, but English medium
Yes.
schools they don't have.
Yes.
The state
CBSE
both have. CBSE
he's suggesting
doesn't
for
have.
introducing logic and philosophy in CBSE course.
Professor Paneer Selvam ji, in intermediate logic class, logic, the 5th unity belongs to philosophy. Jainism, Buddhism, characteristics of Indian philosophy.
Yes, sir. Selvam sir, the right
And the
person.
writer
Yes,
is
sir, Selvam sir is
Dr.
the
K.
right person.
and others.
Yeah, this is a very important issue, and we have to think about it very seriously because in some states, for example, in Tamil Nadu also, once we had Indian culture, ethics, and then logic, but all of them have been removed now. So this is a very important issue for Tamil Nadu students also. So we have to address it very seriously, and we have to, in fact, from Tamil Nadu side, we are thinking of writing to the government of Tamil Nadu to look into the matter so that philosophy can be reintroduced in higher secondary schools. So such effort can be made in different parts of the country, and we'll do that. We'll whatever we can do, we'll make our effort at least, so that in future this will be, because it's a very important subject, cannot be neglected, especially in new education policy. In new education policy, NEP, we see that there are many philosophical core elements which have been introduced. So all this is essential part of our Indian culture and Indian values. So it is high time that we talk to the concerned authorities so that philosophy will be introduced in schools. This is a very important suggestion given by Professor Srivatsava. We'll all work it out.
Sir, can I? Sir, can I? Paneer Selvam sir, what you yes sir, thank you. Paneer Selvam sir, what you said, it is true that in Maharashtra also philosophy is at a dying stage. You can say that because of the introduction of the new education policy, as a result of it, and the privatization of the education. So most of the students has been diverted into for the all skill based course and not to the philosophy. That is we are seeing. So even though in Maharashtra we require that yes, it should reach to the school, so student will understand that philosophy is so important, because on the name of the most of the foreign universities, sir, or some private universities, they are offering philosophy on the name of liberal arts, under the liberal arts. So and the traditional courses, they are closing it down. So we really need to do something for the philosophy, that it mandatory that 11th 12th level, that it should be compulsory subject, maybe logic or Indian philosophy or Western philosophy, whichever is easier for the students, we have to see to it. So whether it is a arts, whether it is a science, or whether it is a commerce, because many time it happens that the science students or the commerce students, they come to the arts, but they really don't know that there is a subject called philosophy. Later on they realize it. So sir, yes, if anything is needed, I'm there for it.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank
We'll
you, sir.
Yeah, thank you, thank you.
Thank you all. So we shall close here. Grateful to all of you. This session is declared closed. Thank you. Thank you.